Tonight, parole denied. We've learned a notorious killer will stay put behind bars.
Today, James Hughes was up for parole for the 5th time since he was sentenced to life in prison nearly 3 decades ago.
Hughes was found guilty of killing 79-year-old Howard Zeke Harris with a hammer back in 1982. And since then, the victim's relatives have not stopped fighting to keep Hughes locked up.
Eyewitness News reporter Marilyn Scherer just caught up with the Harris family. She joins us live now with tonight's top local story.
It was a nerve-wracking day for the Harris family when early this morning they went before the state parole board to try and keep their loved one's killer in prison.
What time did you get the news? You called us around.
There is great relief for the Harris family after learning the state parole board Monday denied bail to Jamie Hughes, the man convicted of killing Howard Zeke Harris 29 years ago.
It's not an overjoyment for me. It's thank God for the parole board.
Relief. And thank you, God, for all prayers.
Members of the Harris family, including his 82-year-old daughter, Kay Cutting, and 2 granddaughters, appeared before the parole board and pleaded with them to keep the 59-year-old Hughes behind bars, despite his family's claim that he is a changed man. They say Hughes, who was 31 years old when he was found guilty of beating Harris to death with a hammer, is incapable of rehabilitation.
I do not believe that murderers can be rehabilitated. And he has a degree, but it doesn't change the person.
Hughes was sentenced to life in prison in 1983, but at that time there was no law on the books denying parole. So every few years the Harris family must come before the parole board and relive the awful way the beloved furniture dealer was killed.
We still relive that day when we go in there, and it's just as hard now as it was then. Time has not healed that wound.
And the Harris family tells me they are grateful to the community and to law enforcement officers who wrote letters to the parole board on their behalf. Now, coming up tonight at 6, we'll hear exactly what the Harris family said to the parole board and Hughes' next parole board hearing date. Reporting live with the South County Mobile Newsroom, Marilyn Scherer, Eyewitness News.